Pepe.
I'm Eddie.
Tony.
And we are Kyng!
And you're watching RichardThinks.org.
Yeah! Good God.
Hey everybody, this is Richard at RichardThinks.org. Today we are out in Baltimore, Maryland at Rams Head Live, and I have with me Kyng. How you guys doing today?
Good, brother. How you doing?
Now, can I have you guys personally introduce yourself to the audience and tell us your role in the band?
Eddie Valise, lead singer, guitar player.
Tony Castaneda, bass player, backup vocals.
Pepe Clark, drums.
How's the tour been like for you guys, man? It's been you guys have been like on the road nonstop since I think the last I checked was March. In
Pretty
tour?
much, yeah. And with breaks here and there, we've been pretty much on the road since June of last year. So
Yeah, you guys have been living the dream. You guys have been touring with In Flames earlier this year. You guys had Clutch and Hell Yeah, I believe, after that tour.
Yeah.
And then you guys had the Danzig tour. And then you guys had hit Orion Fest. How's that been like? How's that been like playing? Has it been all surreal or whatever?
100%. We was just unreal, amazing, great, surreal, everything that describes like magical times, man, because that's what it is. It's crazy, man.
It's crazy. Like,
snowballed into this machine, and we've got to play and meet like legends and people who just are idols in many senses.
yeah, I also saw online that you guys had James Hetfield, Metallica, to intro you guys at Orion Fest. James Hetfield?
Ah, just kidding.
How was that like? How did that all happen?
Oh man, it was crazy. How I remember it is this dude the sound guy walked up to me and he was like, "Hey man, James Hetfield wants to meet you." I was like, "Get out of here! Like, what are you talking?" Because everybody, that was like the on-running joke, right? All day.
When we meet him,
Yeah, James Hetfield's gonna be in the audience with a mask, and James Hetfield wants to meet you. But I'm like, yeah, whatever. And he's like, "No, dude, look, he's right there in the golf cart." And I went over. Oh my God! We freak out, and I ran over to this dude and tried to tell the guys like James Hetfield.
He taps me on the shoulder, and I'm like, wow. So we're getting ready. We're sound checking. We're getting ready to play.
This is like 5 minutes right before we start playing. Yeah.
And I was like, he sees my face like kind of change. He's like, "What's up? You all right?" I was like, "Yeah, I'm all right." He's like, "You're nervous?" I said, "A little bit." I said, "Are you?" He's like, "No." I said, "Do me a favor. Don't look to your right, because then you're gonna be nervous." And he's like, "Oh, you son of a bitch." So he looks over at me. He's like, "Damn." As we say that, somebody comes up to us and says, "Hey, he wants to meet you guys." So we're like, "All right." Put our stuff down. Went over, talked to him for like 5-10 minutes.
Yeah.
Really cool conversation.
Super nice guy. Super cool conversation.
Yeah, and we just talked to him for a little bit, and I guess he asked him. He says, "Hey."
He's like, "Hey, do you mind if I introduce your band?" We're like,
Wait, he asked you?
Yeah.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah, he's like, "Yeah, do you mind if I introduce?" We're like, "Oh, yeah,
That's
no,
awesome.
please." And he's like, "Yeah." And he walked up and said this cool little thing about Kyng.
Yeah, I saw it. I was like, "Whoa, man!" That's like, gotta give him props for being humble enough to come and intro you guys.
So awesome.
Yeah.
That's really awesome. So, I'm gonna put a little fill in the blank here for you guys. You guys get a tour offer. You get an email from management. It says tour offer. You open it. Who is it from?
tour offer from who? Who was like my dream scenario? Or
Yeah,
what?
dream scenario.
Oh. I don't know. Metallica.
That goes for everybody.
We would all say that.
Heavy Metallica, Down, man, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Like Down.
That would be pretty great.
All right, another
Foo
one.
Fighters.
Oh, Foo Fighters.
Pearl Jam, that'd be crazy. Stone Age. Yeah.
Love to tour with those
If
guys.
we could just do a festival with those guys, that'd be awesome.
I got another one for you. So you got another email from management. They say, "Hey, this artist wants to do a collaboration with Kyng. It can be whatever you want. Who is it from?" I'll do left to right. The right to left.
What's that? Other than what?
Another email from management. They want to do an artist wants to do a collaboration. Who is it?
Yeah.
Ozzy Osbourne.
Ozzy Osbourne.
We should have tackled that man. Kicked him.
Have somebody just straight spear tackle him.
Did you say Ozzy?
Yeah.
It'd be crazy. I mean, going on that route would be like, just a riff writing deal with Tony Iommi.
Yeah.
Or imagine doing like something like some writing with like Jimmy Page. Or
Dude, that'd be insane.
The Black Crowes, when they played with Jimmy Page, like that was. I can't imagine. That would be great. Can you imagine writing a song with Paul McCartney? Like, seriously,
I know.
that'd be crazy. I don't know. It's too much. You're making my brain hurt.
How about you, Tony?
Oh man, I think I'd probably say I think I'd like to do something with Phil Anselmo. That'd be pretty cool.
I can see that.
I can do like the heavy parts, and then this guy do some stuff.
You
with
can
him.
sing, and then you can play guitar. I'll play drums, and you play the trombone.
I like it.
The worst band ever.
Yeah.
All right. Now I got another scenario for you. I'm hitting you with scenarios here left and right. Now imagine, like, you're playing whatever, lost scenario, just like the TV show. You only had to bring one album with you to listen to for the rest of your life. What is it?
I'm sick of all the albums that I would have brought with me already. man. I don't know. I like Down to. That I don't seem to get tired of.
I like it.
Bloody Sabbath, probably.
I'd say probably Pink Floyd, Dark Side of the Moon.
Oh, very cool.
It takes me away.
Dude, I relate. Hey, I was listening to your album on my way here, and I was like, whoa, man. Like, it's like a mind-blowing experience, man. Like, it's a really great album, and I just want to congratulate you guys on that. Trampled Sun, really great.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you very much.
I thought you were talking about Dark Side of the Moon.
No, I'm talking about you.
It is mind-blowing. I'm talking about wow.
Thanks, man.
So, Trampled Sun, while we're talking about Trampled Sun, how has that reception been so far about that, since, you're touring with, all these different kinds of bands, I just mentioned before Danzig, and then you got 10 years, how's everybody responding to that?
Great. Yeah, we always wonder how kind of reaction we're going to get, but we're always pleasantly surprised. There's always a group of people that every show comes up to us and like, man, you guys are awesome, you guys gained a new fan for life. So, I mean, that's what we do it,
Hey, I can actually attest to that too. When I saw you guys play acoustic over there at Angel's Rock Bar in January with Trivium, I was blown away. And then when I saw you guys, perform on the main stage over here, even blown more away, especially with that crowd. I got into a huge fight. Jeez.
That was a crazy crowd.
That was a crazy crowd.
It's a good crowd.
Awesome crowd.
Baltimore is awesome.
Yeah, you guys have visited the Baltimore area a lot in the past few months. You were here with Sword in June, Danzig, and you were here in actually Silver Spring.
Yeah.
With Danzig.
Yeah.
And then you're going to be here again with Seether.
Yeah.
At I believe it's the Autumn Equinox at Pier 6. It's like, how does it, like, comparing all those different times that you guys have been here with each different act, like I said, they've all been very different. How's your crowd reaction? Do you think everybody that comes to these shows expect, and then, their reaction afterwards? I'm talking about, like, they're here, and then after your set, they're like, wow, how does that,
It's
how's that been like that?
It happens every show. I mean, every time we play, when we go out with bands, a lot of the bands that we go out with, their crowd has never heard of us,
Yeah.
For the most part, yeah. There's, every time you start playing, it's you'll see it gradually, and then the second song comes in, you can see guys like looking at their friends, like, oh, this is kind of cool.
Looking for the approval.
Yeah, and then the third song comes in, they're both rocking out. By the fourth, fifth, sixth, they're just like going wild. Yeah.
That's very cool.
It's
man.
always a fight, but
I love it.
we're trying to get our point across. Yeah.
So we're gonna do one last scenario. Now, if you could go in a time machine.
Jim Morrison.
Had sex with an artist.
Jim Morrison. I'm standing by it.
If Trampled Sun has been almost out for a year. It's September, I believe.
Yeah.
And you're out last year. This time last year, it wasn't out yet. If you could go back in time and tell yourself one thing, anything, what would you tell yourself?
Shower more.
Eat better.
Stay out of the sun.
Stay out of the sun. Yeah.
Very cool.
That's actually a good one.
All right. Is there anything else that you'd like to add today? For people to know about Kyng.
Check out our album, Trampled Sun. We're on Facebook at Kyng Rocks, facebook.com/Kyng Rocks. So.
There's more to come, guys. I mean, if you like this album, we're working on a second one, and bigger and better things, man. Bigger and better.
How long are you into that? Is it just demoing right now, or writing?
We're demoing, we're writing, we're doing all that stuff. Hopefully, by the time after the Seether tour, we're keeping our fingers crossed into getting enough time to get in the studio and record. I think this next hiatus, I guess we're taking, about a month and a half or something. We're gonna try to buckle down and finish out all the songs that we've been writing thus far.
All right.
And then once we get off, I think, what is it, November? Are we done in November or October?
October. We're done with Seether.
In October, we're gonna get home and just buckle down and record.
All right. Very cool. Looking forward to it. All right. Well, thank you very much again. And this is Kyng, and I'm Richard of RichardThinks.org, and I'm signing off.
Richard Ramirez.